make sure you include your audio. Just go to the party and put tick the top.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to FPR Racing League Season 12, Round 6, Tier 1 at Netherlands. Your comms tonight is Major Allen 99. Joining alongside me is
Delta 27. Hello.
we've got Delta joining us for the first time tonight. Got 19 drivers tonight, so it's going to be a very interesting track tonight. I won't go into too much details on mine and Delta's performance on Monday, as
Absolutely not.
we all know what it was like. It was absolute dog shite.
That's putting it nicely, I guess.
Yeah. And we've already got our first driver coming out of Mr. Diamond Douchey. Hopefully we won't get people disqualifying themselves in the pit lane as we did on Monday. That
what
was quite
actually
funny.
I didn't even know what happened there. All I heard was that one person was gone, and then
Rainbow was going really slow out of the pit lane, and himself, Jay and Rage Quit all got disqualified for blocking the pit lane.
fair enough. I didn't know that could ever actually happen, but okay.
It can. I've done it. I've done it a few times. Oh, and Silverside Boys redeemed us a drink. Bedley's already lost it already.
Marvellous. Honestly, I am a bit nervous for tonight. I've not watched the streaming in a while, so that's my bad on me, but also looking forward to it at the same time.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You just gotta. Who's the first one? Like I said, Diamond Douchey's on the lap first, so we'll ride on board with Diamond Douchey and let's see what he can do for his first lap time. As he's coming up the long DRS straight to turn one into the little hairpin, and don't class this one as corners. Coming up to turn 2, turn 3, where you've got that really sharp incline, which is a very interesting line. You don't want to go too far. Coming into the first sector now, which is lap sector time 24.2. First sector, it's not too bad. Coming up now to the nice flowing second sector, which quite a few drivers will go pretty much flat out in some of the corners. As we're coming up to the second DRS little straight before we come to the little turn for 11 and 12, 48, 9, 6 to 2, and now we come up to the crucial few corners to the last DRS straight. Still got about 30% battery left, so he's kept a bit of battery for the get for the line. Goes right onto the right hand side of the track. 110.1 from Diamond Douchey.
Yeah, good start up there. I was sorry, I was having a bit of PTSD looking at that final section from our safety car restart on Monday.
Yeah.
And I just...
Next driver is Fish Sticks. Let's see what Mr. Fish Sticks can do. He likes this track. Goes even faster, and then still decides to go even faster than that. Bit interesting from the guys. Oh, and we've already got a car losing it off Jack in the Mercedes. Has lost part of his wing also. Oh, look at that. Mr. Gummers is tuned into the chat.
Of course he would. Sorry, I literally muted myself there because my dog was whinging at me and he was
How are
being
you
really
doing,
loud about it.
Puff Gal?
I'm not
Good
dead
old
yet, so
fella.
that's a good thing.
Who else is on the lap? They got a stiff master coming up. He's boxing. He's obviously had a moment. Who else on the lap? A couple of people coming in pits. Who's the next one? Got a Ferrari coming up, which is cruise up to P9. I can't see who's on the next one. Next one looks like Aston Martin. Ooh. Interesting. P2. Then Night Owl decides to put himself P2. Oh, there's Johnny B. First lap for everyone. It's just a banker lap to see what they can do. Red Winter starting his first lap. He's in the first sector. So let's see what he can do. Reese goes quickest, 108.5. I'm surprised to see Henkes currently down in P7. He seems to be dominating Tier 1 so far.
But like you say, it's just that banker lap. It's just that little warm up before they get into the proper laps there and try and set their fastest time at that point.
Yeah, it's just track evolutions over track evolution within we've got 12 minutes left, so track evolution will be handy in the later part of the track. Red Winter's invalidated his lap, so the next person is Collateral Lads. Oh, Reese has been disqualified. I'm going the wrong way. Well,
I wonder what happened. Obviously, he went the wrong way, but what caused him to go the wrong way, I did not see. So we'll have to find out what happened there.
yeah, so put Judy Bain in P1. So I don't know what happened there. It'll be very interesting to see what happened with the disqualification. And Collateral Lads is coming around the last corner now. Let's see what he can do. Can he put himself in a reasonable position? P10 in front of Diamond Dushi. Where's Silverside Boy? He's P8 at the moment. I didn't see him do his lap. He's in P8.
Oh, good old Gary.
Good old Gary.
And get wins in social races, but not apparently in the F1 league as of late.
Oh, that's harsh, Gummers. Oh. Sorry, Ellen. I knew Delta was there. Got you and Gary mixed up. Oh. Harsh, mate.
Ouch. I don't know who should be more insulted on that one, to be honest.
Well, one, I'm not like Gary. But it's called a P9, so still got a few drivers left to set a lap. We've got Stiff Meister in the Kick Sauber. You've also got Jack in the Mercedes, and you've also got Brewmaster in the Sugar-Free Red Bull. And yes, I do call it the Sugar-Free Red Bull.
Heard it many a time.
I do it in the other league. I do comms for. And they were like, why'd you call it sugar? Oh, it's easy for me.
Well,
Stiff goes P7.
Changed their name so many times in so many years. I just go the other Red Bull team.
Yep. Nah, it's fine, Gammers. Oh, that's harsh. Button's just put in the chat. You can tell it's not Gary. He's not talking about himself.
Ooh. I declined to comment there.
No. This is what I mean by the Twitch chat. They're always trying to take a piss out of everyone, especially Gary. I always have it up just so I can see you typing and messaging Jack. He's coming on the last corner. Just over 9 minutes to go in qualifying. Jack comes to the line. Puts to P7. Silverside boys going down a bit slowly. Who's next on the lap delta? You can see.
That is a good question because my screen has decided to enlarge itself, so I'm trying to adjust it as we speak.
Oh dear, Fishsticks is coming up to the line. Let's see what Fishsticks can do in his second run. Puts himself P9, puts in front of Silverside Boy and Steel. And we've got a Diamond Douchey off the track.
Just seen the Aston Martin as well, just go off Caron, what a name.
Yeah, what a name, I know.
Caron, yeah, just gone off, damaged his wing.
Shadows goes quickest to P1. Johnny B, purple second sector. We have the car coming on the final corner now. That's Diamond Douchey. Where's Diamond? Right. He's going for a banker lap and failed. Johnny B. Let's see. Johnny B put himself P1 and the fastest lap's not coming up on my screen. Ah.
Not coming up on mine either, I just noticed that.
Yeah. I think we've had a bit of a glitch happen. Always helpful, not. Night Owl, let's see what Night Owl can do. He's currently P4 and now puts himself P1. Caution sector 1, that's for a Ferrari. Bolt has decided to back out of his lap. Who was on the lap? He's coming on the last couple of corners now. Diamond Douchey's coming in off sleep. Cruise on an out lap. Ringmaster's on an out lap. With just over 6.5 minutes left to go in qualifying. British Cool boxing. Silverside Boy will be boxing. He's running out of fuel. Typical.
If it's not fuel around Zandvoort, it's always gonna have to fun with the tyres. From what I heard,
Gary's just put to button FU.
Poor Gary.
Well, you said you wanted to make fun of Gary.
I said nothing of the sort. That's lies and slander by you. How dare you?
Hencase is up in the second sector. So he's got a nice car in front of him. Hopefully the car will move out of his way nicely. Less on a lap, but he's getting a nice tow. Hencase does put himself P1. So we've got two drivers starting their first lap. Well, we've got Remaster starting his first lap, and you've got Cruiser on his. He's doing a banker lap. He's turned his ERS off, so he's doing a banker lap. And the collateral lads is backed off. Jack currently in the first sector. Is Julie Vane on the lap? No. So I've run on board with Jack in the Mercedes. Purple first sector. See what he's set to 2 time. Worst div head let alone owner. He's talking about Gary. Oops. Jack, let's see what his set to 2 time is. Purple set to 2. So he's gone purple set to 1 and purple set to 2. Yeah, don't ask still, I'm just trying to. I know his banker was 10.2. Let's see what Jack can do. Put himself P4. So he attempts up in his lap. got a Cruiser on the lap. We've got Remaster on the lap. So let's ride on board with Cruiser. Currently up in sector 1. Let's see what he can do in this second sector. Anyone you disappointed seeing in the grid at the moment? By position wise?
I mean, the easiest and quickest jab here would be Gary, but I'm not that mean, so I won't go there. To be honest, Ads, I don't know why. I just thought he'd be higher up, but that might have not done a proper lap out yet. Like you said, there's still 3 minutes to 15 seconds to go. If he gets out now, he'll probably get at least a decent lap in, hopefully. I hope. I could be completely wrong.
Silversoft boys 10th up in the first sector. Let's see what he can do in sector 2.
You'd be surprised. I should be really nice to Gary, really, considering, you know, he is also in the Red Bull Juniors, like I am, so for overall constructors.
But
and he's scored points and I haven't. No,
Button said say it, Delta.
I can't. I can't be mean to him. Considering he's, considering he has scored points for the V-Card team and I have yet, so.
And he still hasn't. He's improved, but still in P15. Our gun was just don't be a wet wipe, Delta.
Trust him.
Johnny B's backed off, so is Shadows. Just over 2 minutes left. This is where we're going to have everyone coming out of the pit lane. This is where it's going to get very interesting for track position. As you've not done what's the tier 1 Twitch before, looking at the top 10, who do you reckon is going to be P1, P2 and P3?
Ooh, now you're making me guess. I'm going to say Night Owl will go P1. Fish P2, but a very close P2. And Ads P3. And yeah, Ads P3. I don't know, I think it's going to surprise me.
Well, I still think, Gary's retired in the pits, he's going to regret that, but he's run out of fuel anyway. I reckon it's going to be Henkes, Johnny B, and potentially either Shadows or Jack.
You definitely have more insight than me, like you said, on the tier 1 streams. It's one of my very rare first times that I do.
Who's the first one to be coming round? There's too many people out on track, so I can't figure out who's going to be setting their last lap. And that was Johnny B. Puts himself P2. Juni Vane, there we go. We've got the thing. Now we've got it back up. 108.5 from Juni Vane. We've got Night Owl coming round the final few corners now. Let's see what he can do. He's decided to back off. Shadows P5. Henkes goes P1. I heard that.
I knew you would. I knew it was going to happen.
Fish Sticks, let's see if Fish Sticks can put himself. Still P11. Clap lads, where can he put himself? P10.
Well, I guess completely wrong.
Bolt, let's see what Bolt can do. He's probably put himself P6. Jack, where's he going to put himself? P3. And I believe that is it. Well, I didn't expect Julie Vane to be up there. And of course, Collateral Lads has out qualified Silver Boy. Again.
Well, that's nothing new there, though. Let's be fair
No.
with Gary.
And Johnny B won't improve because he's run out of fuel. Got both sugar-free Red Bulls starting together, P14 and P15. They want to obviously stay together. But let's see if we got a nice interesting... And of course we had Bridley who didn't set a lap. Reese got disqualified from going the wrong way on the track. So was first, now down in last place. There will be a big comeback from Reese. I can tell you that very much. So let's take a look at the qualifying. Henkes P1 with 108.447. And you got Junior Vane, Jack, Johnny B, Night Owl, Shadows, Bolt, Karen, Red Winter, still in top 10. Stiffmeister P11, Collateral Lads P12, Fistix P13, Remastered P14, Gary in P15, Brediskal P16, Diamondushi P17, Cruiser P18, Bigley P19, and Reese in P20. So, who surprised you with their quality performance tonight, then, Delta?
I think quite a few of them, obviously, being a sheltered one in Tier 2, not really racing any of these before, except for a couple last season. It's quite just interesting to see what the pace is of Tier 1. I know I did the reserve race as a reserve for them last year in Abu Dhabi, and there was no hope in hell for me, so I wasn't too fussed about that, but there goes one of the dogs. Quite interesting just to see the actual pace overall than what it is on Tier 2.
And I will also say, please keep an eye out for any driver who you think will be driver of the day for tonight's race.
Will do.
Because you are the man to pick the driver of the day, and you can pick whoever you like throughout the race. If you've seen any like tight battles, and basically anyone that's seen to be improving as much as
So anyone but Gary got it.
I must admit, I've done Gary a few times when I've been co-coms, and it was like, why'd you pick me? Little Button just said, except Gary.
Yeah, I agree with Button. There we go.
Well, I bet he's going to say something in chat now.
That's your division head. Shut up, Gary.
Oh, it's pick on Gary mode. But we've got, it'll probably be a 4-minute wait as normal. I sometimes look at the tyres. Let's have a look at some of the tyres strategies. Mixture at the moment.
It'd be quite interesting to see from this tier what their tyre strategies will be going through the race. You know, considering what we had similar strategies in.
I will tell you, there's one driver on the grid that is a massive tyre whisperer. That is Remaster in the V-Cub.
That is quite interesting. I might have to start getting some advice from him for our races on the Mondays.
Gary's just said, I'll time Delta out. I'll time Delta in a minute for 7 days.
Sure, whatever. Can I just ask league management just to kick him, just for the fun of it? Is that too much?
They won't do that. he's threatened to tie me up before when I've said not a nice thing about him in stream, but I just go with the flow.
No, poor Gary.
He sometimes does it with me on a Monday night when I watch the stream, so hey ho. We've got 13 viewers into the stream tonight. Gummer's redeemed you a drink and said, "Take a drink, Delta. Alan can suffer." So I don't mind that.
Fair enough. Well,
And not that I
I've
really
got
can't.
it in my
I
glass
can't.
already, so I'm already halfway
I
through the
can't.
bottle.
Oh, I would drink, but I've got work in the morning, and I don't fancy drinking.
Oh, I got
and
work in the morning, but hey ho, such is life.
What time you got to be up?
6:30.
I'll be up at 6.
All right, it's not a competition.
I'll be on my feet all day as normal.
Oh yeah, I
Right.
don't have to do that. That's the best part of my job. I can just be sat down.
I do probably about 30,000 steps a day at work.
Yeah, no, I am not in shape to do that.
Well, you've seen a picture of me, and
Yeah, I can't say anything because it'll just be too mean.
I've gone.
But if I'm
And we
being
got what?
brutally
We got
honest,
1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. 4 tier 1s, turn round Sunvault. Let's see if we've got any carnage into turn 1. There's a few really late moves going on in the background. It's coming up to P8. Let's see if we can have some good clean racing from the tier 1s tonight. We've already got someone having a bit of a niffy moment at the back. And Remaster's gone round. Not surprised there. What do you mean press Y, David? Oh, I know what you were meaning for this. Get go. So I'm gonna keep that up so I can at least. Stiff Master's gone on the soft, which is very unusual to see. So he's obviously going for a 2-stop. Possible race strategies, hard, mediums. Yeah, I know, David, yeah. I'm just trying to concentrate on. Silver Boy's gone down now to P17, so he's not having a good start. Poor Gary. Oh well. Clap lads, where's Clap lads now? We're P12s. So, not many people change positions at the moment. Johnny B's trying to go long on the first stint. Everyone else down to P9, all on the mediums, Steele's on the hards also. So it's going to be a very interesting stretchable from everyone. Bidley's gone round at the back. It's not a very good start from Bidley. Diamanducci overtaking Reese to P14. Well, still fighting for P14. Any close battles at the back, Delta?
not that I can see at the moment, but I'm still trying to fix my screen at the same time. It's just not working at all.
Oh dear.
Ads has had to pit. I don't know quite why, but
Has he got wing damage? He has. So's Wingmaster. Wonder who he had contact with.
I'm sure we'll find out later on from him.
Oh yeah, he probably will do. It's not the start he wanted. Silver Boys now back up to P15. It's going to be very interesting to see.
Oh, there's an Alpine just gone really, really wide and off there.
That's league owner of Bedley. Not a good start from him.
Yeah, it's not having a good time in that Alpine today.
No, definitely not. And of course we've got Mr. David Loveface in Twitch chat. Good old David.
Good old, we do love our David.
Yep. Resets the fastest lap. Makes a move on Fish. Silverside boys are overtaken Dushi in the other Alpine. Up to P14 now. Good battles from Reese and Stiffmeister going side by side. And why are my two toes decided they're all numb? I don't know why. Trying to warm them up, but it's not working. At least I won't race. At least I'm not racing with a headache like I was on Monday.
Yeah, that race on Monday definitely caused me a headache afterwards, but
Yep.
it doesn't exist no more anyway, so
No.
whatever evidence is out there just doesn't exist.
Next week's one's going to be interesting.
Yes, it's Mexico next week if I remember rightly.
Yeah, it is indeed.
Yeah, not looking forward to that one.
Let's have a look at position changes. Not many people have gained positions. Biggest gain is Reese's up 9, going from the back. Biggest loss, unfortunately, is Black Lads down 7 after that early pit stop. Oh, Still's lost it.
Oh, still,
And-
what happened there?
He's in the wall, and that's brought out the safety car.
There we have it. It is safety car number 1. Is there time now for people to start coming in? Maybe those who are mediums change for the hards for a longer stint on them, and then maybe switch to a soft near the end if possible.
This will allow Stiffmeister, who's on them softs, to come in. My car just exploded. What happened, Still? Did someone take you out, or did you just lose it on the exit? So will anyone be decided to box? And of course the top 4 have pitted. Anyone going to get a 10 seconds for speeding? Oh, here we go. The whole grid is coming in. Oh god, pit stop carnage. Oh, Diamond Deuce's got 10 seconds.
Duty there with the
speeding.
10 seconds, yeah.
And the only person to stay out is British Cool. On them 5 lap old hards. Anyone? Let's have a look after the pit stops. Let's have a look, see what position changes are. Reese is up 10 after that pit stop. But his call's up 15. But he has got to pit also. Well, while we're on the safety car, let's talk to Mr. Delta about the lovely social for Friday.
Do you know what? I have kept this one quite secretly this week. I'm not going to reveal it or anything, but I've seen it in our suggestions in our Discord, where our members are, who do the social races on Friday, and it seems people want of a similar challenge, or there's been quite a few ideas that have been the same, so that's going to be the one on Friday, but no one's going to know about it until I actually, well, check-in is open now for it, but I'm not going to announce until I open the lobby at 7:45 on Friday. But I think it'll be as enjoyable as the one that we did at Spa when we weren't allowed to use hard tyres.
Or is it someone that's checked in that decided? Is it someone that's decided, checked in that you've gone said your idea so far?
Just have a look.
What?
So, let's just see if they've put it in there. My dog is whinging in the background for no reason, just wanting some attention. I think I've just got to check because I've got it written down. I've got everyone's names by, but it's just all kind of gone out of the wrong one. So we did David Lolface's idea, the first one where we drive until the tyres explode. Yorkie won that one, even though his tyres didn't explode. And I think it was David Lolface in the Kicksalver on that race finished P2. I want to say I was out pretty quickly as per usual. For if anyone wants to know about Friday's race, though, I will say if you knew about the one in Belgium where there's no hard tyres, it's something similar but completely opposite.
And
That's
now we
all I
have
will
the
say.
safety car coming in. Will there be a bod's job on the safety car restart? So far, looking quite good, alright with the safety car restart. No one being idiots like they were Monday night. When will Mr. British Cool go? He hasn't gone yet. He's leaving it right to the last moment. He's gone right at the line, which has caught everyone out. Oh my god, that is chaos.
Sorry, my housemate in the background saying that.
That safety car restart was a bit unusual, especially where he went right at the line. Oh, fancy seeing Willy Bum in chat. Winter decides to take out marker boards. Cruiser's now down to P11.
Oh, we've had a bit of a crash there at the back. Someone had a little touch.
Cruiser's missing an end plate. Down to P12. Silver Boy's down in P16. Oh, he's just gone into the back.
Back up to P15 now.
He's just gone into the back of Bidley. He's lost a bit of his end plate. He's just been doing it at the front. Julie Vane has taken P1 from British Cool. Jack also down the inside of British Cool now takes P2. Henkes is right behind in P4. Can he get the move done? Reese and Stiffmeister going at it. P9. Still side by side these two. Reese has managed to get in front of Stiffmeister. Fish is currently in P12 ahead of Cruiser Bidley. Oh look, Collateral Lads is behind everyone's favourite Silverside Boy, who has got that wing damage. They will be suffering quite a bit. Back up to the top. Red Winter has got past Diamond Douchey, now to P6. Diamond has got that 10 seconds for speed into the pit lane.
Double overtake there for Caron, overtaking Silverside.
But has gone slightly wide.
Has gone back over from him.
And
Adds now
slightly
in
wide.
front of Silverside Boy.
Go on, mate. Show him how it's done. Show him how to make overtakes. Reese now up to P8. Cruiser's now down to P14. P15. John B's now up to P14. 2-5 is a switch in. Cruiser's now suffering now, he's got that wing damage. Down to P17. Losing a lot of time now with that wing damage. Night Owl, but it's cool. We're going 3 wide. Don't go 3 wide. And but it's cool, lost out. You had Night Owl, Red Winter, and Buddy's Cool all going 3 wide, and we knew what the outcome of that was. And I think Buddy's Cool suffering now on them 9-lap hards, as we see a change for the leader, Jack. Red Winter's just gone into the back of Night Owl, and we've got Johnny B and Bidley both in the pit. Don't know if any of them got any wing damage.
It does look like Bidley had some wing damage on his car. Johnny just looks like he came in. He's having wing damage repaired as well. Bidley got out onto the softs, and Johnny out onto the hard still.
He was on the mediums and have come back out on his old set of hards. Brewmaster makes a move down on Cruise, getting it done nicely. But it does mean Cruiser has got the DRS on Brewmaster. Stiffmaster now up, fighting with Bolt P9, still side by side these two. Bolt just caught the curb on the inside, which unsettled his car slightly, which has allowed Stiffmaster out in front. Reese is now fighting with Rare Winter for P5. Rare has got a bit of wing damage also. There's quite a few drivers who have got a slight bit of wing damage. So it's going to be, you're going to start to suffer now with that wing damage. I did.
Yes.
I wonder if we see anyone exploding their tyre.
Well, there was a couple. Oh, there goes Self-Side Boy off sector 2, going quite wide there, chasing down ads, losing quite a few positions there.
Oh dear, it's not going well for him.
No, poor Gary. Do you think I played too many mind games saying I was going to abuse him?
I think it kind of worked a bit.
Maybe just a touch.
Yeah.
Probably had he probably had a sixth sense that I was watching him, and he thought, oh no, here it comes, and then straight off into the corner as predicted.
And Reese sets the fastest lap, going up to P4, so he's up 16 places. British Cool's fighting with fish sticks for P11. Yeah, I tried going as long as I can on them hards, and lap before the end, retire, let go.
I think I got quite lucky with the incident in sector 2 in that little chicane bit almost, where a couple of cars piled up and then a safety car was called. I was quite lucky to get off I believe it was, I did up to lap 20 on those hards from lap 4, and then just to get on another set of hards to go the rest of the way. At least I think it was another set of hards, but then obviously half my race ended by a dodgy safety car start, so it didn't do me much help in the end.
But now we're starting to see gaps appear now in everyone, so there goes Reese setting the fastest lap again. Reese is trying to gain up in that second gap now to Henkes. Diamond Douche has just been overtaken by Rare and Stiffmeister. Now he's got Bolt all over his backside, saying, get your move on, I want to get through. Diamond's still trying to get back. That's the of Stiffmeister. But he's running low on battery. Everyone else is gaining battery, but he's on 10%. Bolt's on about 50%, Stiffmeister's on about 50%, so people are starting to suffer now on battery usage. Top block. And we've got caution sector 1, Bidley's round, and that of course the VSC. Oh, he's got no front wing. So this will give British Cool a chance to come in on these 13 lap hards with the VSC deployed. And he does. Oh dear, they're double stacking their Red Bulls. That lad has come back in for a fresh set of hards. Why is Cruiser on a set of softs? You still there, Delta?
I'm still here, don't worry. I thought I was still muted then. I was trying to sort out my audio, but then to realise I just had the headset bit off.
Ah. Yeah, now we've got a VSC after Bidley losing his front wing.
Not been a good race for our league owner today.
No. And for the Alpines itself, with Dom Ducey still got that 10 seconds. Henkes is under a bit of pressure now from Reese, who's currently in the DRS of the Aston Martin. All on 10 lap old hards, everyone else on 10 lap old hards. Fish sticks will probably start to suffer now on these mediums, 10 lap old mediums will probably start to suffer. And as we say, Reese overtakes Hinkes for P3, so he's made up 17 positions, starting at the back of the grid. Potential driver of the day. And I won't do what ads does to me when IMCO comms gives you an option of who to pick. I'll let you decide on your own who your driver of the day is.
I can definitely say it's not Gary.
Poor Gary.
I'm not. Poor Gary. Poor Gary.
Poor Gary. He's not. He's still driving around with heart wing damage. So
I'm not bitter about the other race where I think it was Saudi Arabia where I did really well and he still didn't pick me. Still think I was rigged.
Diamond Doucey's just been passed by Bolt. He's just gone off. Gary's just gone off into the gravel. Come in, obviously, probably get new front wing. It's going to drop down the field now. What cars has he gone on now? 5 lap. Gone 5 lap old mediums. Probably will have to box again. Pony Delta.
But I mildly disconnected then. I for some reason left the party and rejoined the party. I don't quite know what happened there.
Yeah, Silver Boy will probably have to box again. He's on 5 lap old mediums. Not going to last
Yeah.
him another 18 laps.
No, from what memory serves, the mediums don't last that long around here. Interesting here in 11th with the Aston Martin trying to get around Fisher around turn 1, couldn't quite get it done, but still being quite close, ready for the next DR straight that's coming up in a little bit in sector 2. Trying to take the final point spot away in this race from Fish Sticks at this moment in time.
But we've still got half a race left, so it's going to be very interesting. Let's have a look at position changes. Reese is now up 18 positions from starting at the back. Johnny B's down 13. He's the biggest loss at the moment. Everyone else, Diamond's up 8. Those collateral lads. He's only down 1. And Paul Silver's boy's down 3. Oh dear.
Oh dear, Gary.
But Diamond usually has got that 10 seconds. Will serve that on his next pit stop. When do you reckon we'll see these hard runners that are on 13 laps box?
I wouldn't imagine it would be much longer. I would say we could be looking anyway in the next 3 to 6 laps. They might start coming in.
Unless you're Gregors.
Some people out here are tyre whisperers. Some can look after them. Personally, I can just about manage them to make it work depending on what happens in the race. But I am nowhere near as gifted as some with looking after tyres. But hard tyres, I would say, from what we did on Monday, Alan, next 3 to 6 laps we might see them start coming in, just then depending what they go on to for those final few laps.
Unless you're Gregors. 31 laps on hards.
Yeah, I still don't believe that. I still believe there needs to be a look into that.
There's no way you can do 31 laps on a set of hards.
Not a chance.
And the Aston Martin has now finally got past Fish Sticks in the DRS. God, we've got 17 people in watching the stream. Bloody hell, for the tier 1 race.
Fish diving into the pits. I don't know if he's got wing damage or anything. I couldn't quite see.
No, just keep an eye on him. Diamond Douche is obviously in to serve his 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. Has he got wing damage?
No wing damage from what I can see. He has left and just changed back over to a new set of hard tyres.
Which will probably go to the end. 16 laps. Yeah.
Very doable, very doable.
Very doable from Fish. Have we seen anyone under fuel? Shouldn't really have issue with fuel now because of having that safety car. But poor Gary.
Poor Gary down there in 17th. Cruiser back out on a new set of softs. Definitely not, probably not going to be able to definitely not go all the way to the end on them unless you are some sort of tyre guard.
And he's been lapped. Cruiser has been starting being lapped. He's been lapped from top 4 have lapped him, so
Reese now obviously P1 starting from the back after his disqualification in quali. Bidley now off again in sector 2 into the gravel. Not quite sure what's happened there for him.
don't know. He's obviously getting away from the cars so they can get in front. He's
got the lovely Division 2 head, Gary, plodding along in 17th.
The other person we can look out for is Clark Ladd. He's currently in P11 at the moment. So he's looking like he wants to get a few points for the Ferrari guys tonight. Henkes has just made a move on Junior Bain down into turn 1. Can he gain time now to Reese? Bolt's just boxed. And Steph Moss just gone off on turn 1. He's gone right off the track.
There we go, full safety car number 2 now. Reese, Jack, Hanks, Julu, Night Owl.
Shadows has got drive through. Speed on the safety car.
Expect now we'll see most of the top 10 try and dive into the pits to get those fresh set of tyres than the ones who pitted earlier. Johnny B as well, looking like he is pitted. He has.
Shadows has lost it. Sector 2, Shadows has lost it. So that's two drivers that have lost it. Shadows has lost it in sector 2. Under safety car. Wow.
Well, that's suddenly turned a little bit chaotic there for everyone.
Can the lads come back on an old set of mediums? 2 lap old mediums.
Side boy out on a new set of hards for him. Get him up to at least P15 at the moment, where he started once he goes past where Shadow dropped out.
Yep.
Just going past the safety car now for him.
Just don't hit it.
I mean, if you hit the safety car, there is maybe a question of your skill.
And in
I completely admit I'm not the best. That too, and I know I'm not the bestest of drivers, but I haven't hit a safety car yet.
I must admit, I've done it once.
Oh, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen, but I haven't done it yet. That's just because mainly I haven't been in first place to actually hit a safety car.
I've got my first P1 in another league race I've done. I was in RSF1 and we was at Vegas, and I don't know how I did it, but my first lap was a 1:34, and then my last lap, the tyre delta on the page was 1.1 seconds up. I was just over 2 seconds up on my lap and snatched P1.
Well,
but I didn't snatch it by much.
So I've done now since before I was with you guys in FPRL. I was in another league and I did quite a few races there. Never got podium, never got a pole, never got a point. It was quite a running joke between people who've known me for that long. That up until last Saturday in another league I race, I got my first ever Formula 1 league point, so to speak. It was only 1 point, and it was by pure luck, but the result I happily took on that one. And if Gunners is still in chat, he will back me up on that one. But yeah, it's probably going to be a long time till I can start looking at pole and all that. Obviously, with the news as well that was broken, I believe it was yesterday, that F126 is not going to be its own game. It's going to be a DLC to F125.
Is it?
Hopefully, yeah. So they've announced they're not going to make it as a standalone game. They're focusing on what will be F127, which will be the first proper game of the new regulations. So the 2026 game is going to be a premium DLC for F125, and obviously it will include Cadillac as well and Audi changing over. A lot of people thought, because normally it does come out in May, so the dog's climbing all over me. Get down. But yeah, they thought because it normally comes out in May, GTA was originally meant to come out in May as well, so they may have thought just to back it out and just try and focus on a sole game. With a year of the new regulations, they can have a bit more accuracy with the tracks and the cars. Because obviously changing it with F126, it's oh no, please no, my dog's barking now. Great.
Yeah, I'll get Del to continue that conversation on once he's sorted his dogs out. Once he comes back. Let's have a look at the position changes so far. As we said, Reese up 19 places from P20. Johnny B down 10 places. Collateral Lads up 2. Gary is... There's 2 drivers that are in the same position as they started. Night Out and the Silverside Boy. So there's a few people have lost a few places, some have gained a few places, so it's going to be a very interesting second, last 11 laps around Zandvoort. Is Mr. Delta back? Or is he still playing with his dog?
I came back at the wrong time there. I am back, yeah. Shut up, living dog. I knew it was going to happen tonight. But if I try and lock him out away from me, he starts crying anyway, so either way, he would have made his voice known.
Yep. Anyway, continue on what you're saying about the game.
Yeah, so there's a lot of speculation of why they've not done it as a standalone game. Some people saying out there, obviously GTA 6 was meant to be coming out at the same time. Obviously, they delayed until later on in the year. A lot saying there's not enough data for them because obviously 2026 we do see the changes in actual F1 as well. So they're just going to go basing off that. So there'll probably be a lot of regular updates, especially where it comes to the team's performances. You know, especially as we've got Audi coming in and Cadillac as well. I can imagine there'll be a lot of updates changing the ratings of the performance of cars and
Reece
of the
is
drivers
gone.
driving them too.
And Reese has decided to bolt on the last corner for a second restart. But restart from this one instead of leaving it to the line.
What can you hear? Diamond Gucci and Ads battling to try and overtake one another. Ads seems to just about keeping it in P10.
I've got Diamond Gucci right by him. Side by side action from these two. That wheel to wheel from them two. Flat Lads has managed to keep out in front. I like going on the driver view to see what action is happening with all them lot. But his course also got in front of Diamond Duchy. Remaster now pushing Diamond Duchy off, and there's been a collision at the back.
Someone, I think they're hit into Rue, and I'm guessing it was Johnny B as well.
Johnny B
Not had a great race, down 13 from where he started.
That was due to, I believe, what I saw is Remaster pushing Diamond Duchy slightly on the side, and where he got the oversteer, obviously collected Johnny B. And Remaster obviously in the pits, obviously for a new front wing, and has retired. But his calls now side by side with Collateral Lads, and has made the move done. Silverside Boy now up to P13. So he's up 2 places from where he started. Now we've got a big gap between P7 and P8. So, top lot of starting to
You
bulk.
should just give it Ads a little tap there, just coming across from after that DRS zone. They're trying to chase him down to get into P11.
Diamond usually has got a slight bit of wing damage also. Fish Sticks is make a move on Redwood down the outside of turn 1.
He's got Silverside Boy almost trying at turn 1 there to get in front of him, but couldn't quite get there. Goes on the outside of turn 2, can't get past him. expected better of Gary. Picking himself up after all these days and still
on
just...
that rear of Diamond Duchy, but then Cruiser gives Gary a little love tap on the back, saying, I am here, trying to get past. Let me through.
You can imagine how Cruiser shouting all sorts of obscenities to get him to move.
Yeah, because they're in fight together, yeah, so yeah.
That lovable Scottish accent of his.
Yep. Mr. Cruiser normally does comms, but he stepped away this season from comms.
No, and that's why I'm unfortunately here. No, I love listening to Cruiser on when it was when we had tier 3 on a Monday.
Oh god, yeah, it was a laugh doing it with having Cruiser and Monkey on comms on a Monday night.
Absolutely, bring back tier 3. Well, to do that we need people to join where we can.
Yep.
In the Discord, join it for the next season. So we haven't got many left, if I remember, or I completely think of a different league. Completely, but I think there's not many races left now for this season, is there?
There's a few. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. We've still got four races to go after tonight.
Oh, a bit of contact there with Silverside Boy and Bidley there at the back. Johnny B setting the fastest lap at 1:10.6.
He's on a set of softs. Gary still trying to get past Bidley in P14. Any top 7 have got that gap now for P8. Bidley now with the first 3-second time penalty. Flat lads round the outside of Red Winter into turn 1. Still side by side these two. Flat lads also backs out, goes round the outside again. As it isn't quite there for that at the moment, but will be there for the DOS straight. They're still battling in the back of Silver Support, yeah they are. So you've got both Alpines and Gary following suit. Johnny B is in the pits and has decided to retire.
Unfortunately, isn't there led into the back of the pack. At this point, where you do think, is there any chance of catching up where you're so far back? Probably not. So, save grace. Decided that was it.
Yep. Flat lads gone for a move on their winter again into turn 1. Made it stick this time, but their winter is probably starting to struggle now on 13 lap old mediums with 5 laps to go. What a mare! What happened, Johnny? I know roughly what happened because I saw it, unfortunately. But it's what it is. You know what to do. Put a clip in, you know what to do. Oh, Red Winter's almost lost it. So it's now dropped off the back of Collateral Lads. Top 7 is getting away from everyone else. Fish is getting attacked now from Buddhist Cool in P9. Pencase is not catching the top 2. A bit short, but 4 laps to go. Should be a very interesting last 4 laps. I reckon as it stands at the moment, I reckon Reese, Jack, P1, P2, and it's going to be tight to P3. Between Hencase, Junior Vane, Nightowl, Current and Bolt. It's going to be very interesting to see which one of them will get a podium. Is there a few drivers standing up for driver of the day tonight in Delta?
Definitely Reese, obviously, like I said, starting from the back and now in P1. Would say as well, Jack's had a decent race, but as it stands at the moment, it's definitely Reese for me. Silver Side Boy just at the back there, overtaking both Bidley and Diamond Douches of the Alpines, going up to P13.
Go on, go, you can do better than this. Collateral lads now fighting back with Red Winter. Cruiser is behind also on 9 lap old mediums. Collateral lads on 12. Rare's on 14. It's probably starting to suffer now on these mediums. They're not going to last much longer. Do you reckon he'll be able to go another 3 laps on these mediums?
It's entirely possible. Again, I'm not sure what people are like with their tyres around here. Does look like he's starting to slightly slip with them, so who knows on that one.
At the moment, Junior Vane's not catching much on Henkes in P3, so he's starting to suffer a bit on.
Douchy's come off just before the second DRS zone, just at the corner before there. Not quite sure what happened there, but Bidley has been able to overtake. Obviously, still got that 3-second penalty, so unless he can get clear of that time, will still finish behind his teammates.
Going to be very interesting to see if Henkes can keep that P3, but we'll soon find out. Medusi's got 3 seconds corner cutting, so he's deciding to box. Will we see him retire, or will he come out on a set of softs? Yeah, if anyone fancies joining the league, Nightbot has just hopefully put the Discord link into the Twitch chat. So, yeah, Diamond does decide to go on a fresh set of softs, trying to go for the fastest lap. Not much action happening elsewhere. We're starting to get their little gaps now. Red Winter has lost it. He's now down to P14. Oh, we've got a massive crash at the back. Collateral Lads has collided with his teammate. Cruiser is out. Gary's got wing damage. Gary's in the box, no front wing. Collateral Lads in circa 10 seconds. Beveridge is also in. Wow. So at the moment, Bedley and Diamanducci P10 and 11 on the last lap for F1. So as it stands at the moment, I reckon it will be Reese, Jack and Henkes on the podium. Collateral Lads has had a bit of a moment with his teammate and Galley. Jack's lost it. He's gone round, has now dropped down to P6. Silver Boy's just been overtaken by Rare Winter. And Reese comes across the line. Henkes will come across the line in P2, Junior Vane P3, Night Owl P4, Cameron P5, Jack P6. Bolt will come across the line in P7. Clapper Lads, Rare Winter, Clapper Lads in P12, Rare Winter P13, Silverside Boy P14, Bolt P7, Fish Sticks P8, British Cool P9. Bidley will come across the line in P10. As we wait for Mr. Damadushi to come round, finish his lap.
So I'm quite impressed with Bidley. Probably getting a bit lucky at the end there as well, to have such a bad race that he did and still walk away with the final point of the race.
Yeah, we had a bit of a collision at the back. Apparently, I don't know what happened, but Gary was involved.
Of course, Gary was there.
Adam was involved. Cruiser involved. Cruiser got DNF'd. Ad's got.
Oh, poor Cruiser.
Adam got a 10 seconds for collision with Cruiser. But there we go. Reese P1, Henkes P2, Junior Vane P3, Nightail P4, Karen P5, Jack P6. Bolt finishes P7 as he starts P7. Vistix up 5 places to P8. Buddy's Cool P9. Bidley started P19 up 9. Finished P10. Damadushi P11. Collateral Lads P12. Redwood to P13. Silverside P14. And then, unfortunately, Cruiser at the end having a bit of a moment. P15. Johnny P. And retirees of Johnny B, Remaster, Shadows, Stiffmaster, and Steel. So, that's a very interesting grid for the end of the race. Probably won't do interviews tonight because Delta is not a big fan of doing them.
Hey, don't put this on me. It's my first time. It's not happening.
I know, it's your first time. That's why I don't want to pressure you too much on doing comms, interviews. But for now, just give us your driver of the day. I know probably who your driver of the day is going to be anyway, but please say who your driver of the day is.
Honestly, I'm actually quite torn. For quite a while, it is actually going to be Reese. From starting P20 to actually winning the race is marvellous. I was going to say Bidley, a very close second. It was such a bad race to actually finish in 10th. It's quite commendable, but for me, driver of the day is Reese.
And that is it for the Tier 1s turns round Netherlands Sanvor. Join team will be, of course, Silverside Boy on Monday night for comms for the Tier 2s, which me and Delta will be racing at Mexico. And I will probably be back with you next week as Mr. David Lowface won't be available as he will be away with work. So I'll be back again with main comms for next week. But for now, your comms tonight's Major Allen alongside
Battle 27.
Goodbye for now.
Bye.